called out to a 65-year-old male patient who has been complaining of tightness in his chest and shortness of breath. He was seen by his wife to collapse approximately 5 minutes earlier, so today we've been called out to assist him. We will now begin the scenario. Hello, my name is Lucas, this here is Fletcher. We've just been called out to respond to your call today. What seems to be the problem? Husband? Okay, cool. We'll just jump in and help him. First thing we'll do is patient checks, make sure we have our personal protective equipment on, so if that's our gloves, we've got those on. Next we'll check our patient's response. First start with voice. Hello sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me sir? Our patient has no response, so we'll move on to pain. Knock at his clavicle, pinch his earlobe, no pain response, move on to checking his airway. Airway is clear as far as I can see. Next we'll check his breathing. Place our hand on his chest and our face next to his mouth to feel his breath and watch for chest rise and fall for approximately 10 seconds. Cool, so our patient isn't breathing. Fletcher, if you could please begin CPR. Now we'll start setting up ourselves for our CPR resuscitation. First, I'll just slide in the towel underneath the patient's head to maintain head tilt chin lift. Next, I'll make sure to grab out my OPA and MPA. To measure these, for my OPA, I'll run it from the tip of his mouth down to the corner of his jaw, which is correct, that's the right size. The MPA, we'll do it just down to the earlobe, that's correct. Alright, we'll also grab out our bag valve mask in the meantime. Next we'll set up our AED.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient.
AET 1 to AET, we have a code purple, I repeat, code purple. Requesting
Stay
backup.
clear of patient. Deliver shock now.
Stay
Press
clear,
the orange
delivering
button
shock.
Now. Shock delivered.
Shock delivered, please resume CPR.
Cool.
Now we will insert our OPA and
Start
MPA.
CPR.
To insert our OPA, we'll go in reverse and then push it in and twist 180 degrees like so. To insert our MPA, we'll just put it in the nostril, make sure that it's lubed appropriately with water-based lube, and just insert it. If we encounter any resistance, we can just twist it and make sure that it goes in appropriately. Contraindications for the OPA is the patients of GCS of above 8, and we have to be careful because it can induce vomiting as well as damage soft tissues in the palate. With our MPA, we can use it in patients above 8, but we must not use it in patients who have had head injuries, as we can insert the MPA instead of inserting into the nasal channel, we may end up inserting it into the patient's cranial, Next, we'll set up our bag valve mask. We'll be using oxygen with it today at a flow rate of 10 litres per minute.
How am I doing, Lucas?
CPR is going fine, Fletcher. If you're not doing it all right, I will let you know. Setting up our bag valve mask, we will not be using PEEP as it is contraindicated in patients who are undergoing cardiac arrest. Alright Fletcher, just so you know, when the AED next cycles, we will be switching positions. You will come up behind me and then grab the bag valve mask from me and I will go and continue CPR. When using our bag valve mask, we must make sure that the reservoir stays full. If it isn't, we can turn up the flow rate or we must switch the bottle. Put the bag valve mask over the patient. Make sure we're using a CE grip to make sure that it stays comfortably and maintains suction with the patient. We'll be using a rate of 10 breaths per minute. At this point, I would take the opportunity to gather patient history, including what kind of drugs the patient is taking.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Stay
We'll
clear
switch, I'll
of
count down
patient.
from 3 and we'll switch on my go. 3, 2,
Analyzing
1,
heart
go.
rhythm. No shock advised. Pause. If needed, start CPR.
I will continue CPR until the next cycle and make sure that Fletcher is doing the appropriate amount of breaths per minute as a complication of the bad health mask include hyperinflation, gastroinflation, and barotrauma if we use it too much and too fast. Fletcher, please use a bit less volume when giving breath to the patient.
Yeah.
Stop CPR.
In scenario.
Analyzing heart rhythm.
I think that was good.
Yeah, I think it was as well.
I think in the nurse. Did you talk about